Welcome to this really short yoga. So I was out here recording some yogas for my monthly clients and figured let's go ahead and just do a short little flow. My shoulders are kind of tight today, so let's work it out together. As you can tell, I'm outside, so just be aware of the natural sounds, the occasional planes, the birds chirping around, etc. With going forward with this video, you're automatically agreeing to my waiver and disclosure that can be found on amindfulbliss.com under the waivers and disclosures tab. Basically, what's that saying is by going ahead with this video, you are you're taking over control of your own body. So I teach based on my own body. Everyone's body is different, and if something doesn't feel right in yours, please ease out of it. Go into something different. Child's pose is always there for you, whatever the case may be. So my name is Kaylin Frechette. Thank you so much for joining me. I love getting back into recording these yogas. I'm passionate about sharing yoga for everybody and making yoga just more accessible and getting back to the roots of yoga, that it's not just this really kick-ass workshop or workout that you can do, but it really is just getting grounded, getting reconnected with your body, and just really focusing on your breath. Your breath is the most important thing. You can actually reverse so many health problems. You can get more grounded, you can decrease your stress, your anxiety, depression, blood pressure, all of these huge, big problems in our world by just controlling our breath. And I believe in giving a lot of that away for free and just showing you how to tap back into that. So with that being said, blocks are always there for you. Blocks are definitely a strength. They're not a weakness. They help you just get deeper into each position. You never want to force your body into something that it's not ready to go into. Sometimes, especially if you're super stressed out, your hips or your shoulders are going to be really tight. What we want to do is we want to get into that position, and then we want to ease into it with letting our breath guide us. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start you guys on your knees today, sitting back on your heels. Again, if this isn't comfortable, sit on a block or a rolled up pillow or a blanket. Totally cool, up to your option. Now our hands are going to be on our knees, and we're going to just gently close our eyes. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, straightening the spine. And as you exhale, can you feel your shoulders soften? Can you feel your eyebrows soften? Deep inhale in through the nose. And a nice, slow, controlled exhale out, arriving in this moment, this present moment, noticing how the breath feels. Notice how it feels as you pull the breath in through your belly and it travels up into your heart space. Notice how the breath feels as it leaves your belly completely, deflating every last bit of stale air. A few more breaths here, but this time we focus on how does it feel as your breath flows in through your nose. Noticing it's kind of cool. And as you exhale through your nose, notice that there's a little bit of warmth to it. Inhale, arriving in your present moment in your body. Maybe even repeating to yourself, I am present. There is nothing to do. There is nowhere to be. One more deep breath in. A nice, slow breath out. Walking into a tabletop position. Just doing a few cat-cows to warm up our spine. Inhale, arching our back, looking towards the sky. And exhale, tucking the chin in, rounding the spine, pulling the shoulders up. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Continuing with cat-cows or adding whatever feels natural to you, maybe some hip circles. Arriving in your practice here, putting aside anything that happens before class, anything that's happening after, and just arriving here for a few moments for this short yoga flow. We're going to find stillness here, and we're going to tuck our toes and send our hips up and back for a downward dog. Now remember, the goal here isn't to have flat feet. You actually want to have a nice straight spine. Bending the knees can help protect your body as well. I'm a little bit on a slant. Deep inhales here. And exhale. Can you set your heels down just a little bit further? One more. Beautiful. Inhale, sending those right toes up high towards the sky. And exhale, bringing that right foot in between your hands. We're going to inhale the right hand up high for dragonfly twist. And exhale, setting that right hand down, spinning up and open into a warrior two. Now our back left foot is flat. It's at an angle. Our front right toes are pointing out straight. Be mindful of your right knee, making sure it doesn't go past your toes. Arms come out by a T, dropping the shoulders. Now here is where we melt into this pose. We're going to inhale, adding the art of yoga, adding the art of our breath. And exhale, can you sink into that front right hip just a little bit more? Inhale. And exhale, melting just a little bit more. Straightening that front right leg. Inhale. And exhale, reaching forward, hinging at the hips. Maybe the right hand comes to a block here. The left hand goes up high towards the sky. Closing your eyes if you want to challenge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Beautiful. Twisting those front right toes to the left. We're going to come to a wide-legged forward fold. Relaxing here. Dropping the head, shaking it yes, shaking it no, inviting in positivity, getting rid of negativity. And we're going to walk our toes towards the back side, coming into a dragonfly twist on this side. The left hand goes up high. Going to breathe in and breathe out, swoop up and into warrior two, sinking into that left leg. We're tucking our tailbone under. Our hips are nice and aligned here and open. We want to be nice and open. The hands are out by a T, being mindful of that left knee and that left leg. Breathe in. On an exhale, sinking into that left hip a little bit more. Breathe in. And out. One more. Straightening that front left leg, reaching forward and hinging out the hips. The right arm goes up high. The left hand finds a block or the mat. Breathing in and out. Being present in your body. Notice where every single part of you is feeling this juicy stretch. One more inhale. Dropping that right hand, spinning open to the right for a forward fold one more time. Beautiful. We're going to walk our hands back to the right, the front right. We're going to come up high on our back left toes, crescent lunge. The hands are up high above your head. Make sure your hips are nice and square with the front of your mat. Now, if this is too much for you, you can drop down on your left knee. That's okay too. Now on the next exhale, we're going to sweep our hands back behind us, clasping them together. We're going to take a nice deep inhale and exhale, pulling your shoulders down and back. Opening up the heart, opening up the shoulders. Nice inhales and exhales. Looking up towards the sky. One more. Inhale and exhale. Letting go of the clasp. The left foot is going to meet the right, standing tall for a mountain pose. Closing the eyes for 2. For 1. Beautiful. Inhale the hands up high. Exhale, cactus the arms, back bend, opening up that chest once more. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, stepping it back into a downward dog or finding your chaturanga flow, whatever feels right to you. Now this time we're going to send our left toes up high and sending those in between our hands. Staying up nice and high on your back right toes. Inhale, the hands come up, and exhale, sinking into your crescent lunge. Now remembering, we want to make sure that our hips are nice and square with the front of the mat. On an exhale, the hands come behind your back, clasping together, pulling those shoulders down. Opening up our entire front body. If you can, we're going to try to look up high towards the sky. And on an exhale, can you sink even lower into those front left hip, the front left knee? Breathing. Letting go of the clasp. The right foot meets the left, mountain pose. Closing the eyes. Hands come up high on an inhale. And exhale, cactus the arms, opening up the heart. Inhale to center. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, either flowing down into a chaturanga or finding a nice seated, easy seat. Wherever you are, taking your time to get here. The hands come on top of the knees, facing down for grounding. Closing the eyes and breathing. Softening the shoulders, softening the eyebrows. Checking in with yourself, noticing how you feel now versus when we started just a few minutes ago. Where's your mental health at? Do you feel nice and calm? What are you feeling right now? A reminder that yoga doesn't have to be this big, long thing. All it is dedicating a few minutes every single day to linking your breath with your movement and being intentional about that. Once you start being intentional with your breath and your movement, you'll start to notice a lot of clarity just naturally coming to you. It's been my absolute honor and pleasure leading this really short meditation and yoga. I wish you happiness and health through the rest of your day. Namaste.